Hi, welcome back to Cooking for Alex and Tommy. It is July 8th, I think it is, 9th. It's the Wednesday after the 4th of July. And so I got home after the 4th of July. My house was upside down. Thank you, Miss Alexandra, for that little bit of enjoyment. I'm still trying to get the house back in order, but I think everything is going to be just kind of upside down until you go off back to college, baby girl. I love you. I do. I love you more than you'll ever know. You do make me a little crazy when you rummage through my kitchen. But today we are making cheesecake. And so I love a good cheesecake. My kids, you guys know I love good cheesecake. I was buying it from Walmart, and shame on me for doing that. But I'm like, enough is enough. I'm gonna make it myself. So today's recipe is cheesecake. Super easy to do, and we're gonna get started. So I took 2 blocks of cream cheese, and I just set them out on the counter for a little bit and let them get soft, right? You can throw them in the microwave for like 30 or 40 seconds if you wanna do it on the quick. And then I threw them in the KitchenAid. Now, I know you're not going to have a KitchenAid at school or probably in your house for a very long time. Just use a beater, a hand beater, which reminds me, I think I need to get you one for school. But anyways, so use a hand beater. You put your 2 blocks of cream cheese in, and then you turn it up and you let it blend up really well. So you can see that, right? So we're going to do that until it gets blended really well. I did get started on this a little early, and then I decided I was going to record this, okay? And then I'm gonna turn it off, and then I added 3/4 cup, almost a cup, of sugar in here, okay? And I'm gonna let it blend, and I'm gonna turn it back on. Now, the recipe calls for cream cheese, sugar, and lemon zest, and vanilla. I don't have lemon zest. I left my lemons up at the cabin. So I'm going to use lemon juice. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in here, 2 teaspoons of vanilla in here with the sugar and the cream cheese. And then I'm going to blend that up, and then 2 eggs. So here we go, right? But the trick to this whole thing is the 2 eggs. You put 1 egg at a time, you let it blend, and then you put the other egg in. So we're gonna go through the whole thing. And in addition, I'm doing a graham cracker crust, right? I bought it at Aldi, because y'all know I love a good Aldi. And we're just gonna use a graham cracker crust. I don't make crust, I don't do crust, it just doesn't work for me, okay? So here we go. We have the cream cheese, we have the 3/4 cup sugar. We're gonna blend that up. We're gonna add the lemon juice because I don't have zest. And then we are gonna add the vanilla and then our eggs. Here we go. That's 2 tablespoons lemon. I'm just gonna do a cap full of vanilla. You don't really need a lot. Just kind of measure with your heart a little bit. That looks about right. Throw that in there, we're gonna blend that up and just keep going. I'm gonna turn this up a little higher. Actually, I'm gonna turn it off. And I'm going to do the sides. I'm gonna scrape the sides. So I gotta lift this monster up. I'm gonna scrape the sides, and then I'm gonna put 1 egg in, and I'm gonna let it beat, and then the 2nd egg in. From all the things I read and everything else, that's the trick to the cream cheese cheesecake. Okay? It's delicious. It's delicious. And 2 eggs, babies. Now, your oven should be heating up at 350 degrees. And we're gonna cook it, okay? Egg number 1, in we go. I'm gonna put this down, lock this, turn her up. Now, I don't know if there's other like butter recipes out there. I've seen recipes that add flour and cornstarch and all these things. This is the 3rd time I've made this. This recipe is simple, it's good, it's easy. The other trick I read about was you whipping it for an extended amount of time to get everything blended really well is a good thing. So here goes the 2nd egg. And then we're gonna blend this for like 5 more minutes. And then we're gonna put it in our crust. And then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. I'll tell you exactly what the time is. That time's gonna vary a little bit for everybody, but you don't want the center to jiggle. But we're gonna start with like 30, 40 minutes. Now, they say like, you do like spring foam on cheesecake and all these things. Nope, we're not gonna do that because I'm super easy and I'm not really trying to be a chef du jour over here. I'm just trying to kind of get it done so that it tastes good. Now, the other thing they say is like your cream cheese or your cheesecake, a sign of a good cheesecake is that it doesn't crack. I don't care, it all tastes the same. I'm not going for pretty, I'm going for good. Okay, we're gonna blend her up really well. I'm gonna open this up. This little cheese, this little thing over here is what I'm doing. I'm opening this thing up. And I always wash this lid. Take this off, wash this good. If you want to reuse it inside and out, wash it good. Okay. That looks really blended. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna scrape the sides one more time and then blend it a little bit more. And then we're gonna pop it in the oven. And that, my children, is cheesecake. How simple and easy is that? Now, the thing is that if you want it for dinner on a certain evening, make it a day in advance because it needs 8 hours to cool. So like you take it out of the oven, you're gonna let it cool, and then, delicious. Oh, it was delicious. But it's got to be cold, so you got to put it in the fridge. So make it ahead of time, the day before you need it. So it's nighttime for me here. You know, I do all my stuff at night, and we are gonna take this off. Like sugar and cream cheese. Make a girl happy. All right. This is a 9-inch pie crust. You can use a 12-inch. The 9-inch, it goes right to the tippy top on this. So you don't have a lot of crust on the edge and stuff, which I am all about. Okay. And then we're gonna cook this. And then for toppings, I do canned strawberry pie filling, or I do the cherry pie filling. Alex and I, we went to IKEA yesterday and I got that Longenberger stuff. That's like the cranberry sauce that they put with the meatballs at IKEA. I'm gonna try that as a topping tomorrow. But again, look how pretty this is. Yeah, and it just works out exactly. Okay? I think I'm just gonna lick the spoon. Okay, in the oven we go. And we'll be right back and I'll show you when it's all done and tell you the time. Love you both. Tommy, love you, baby. Alex, love you. Okay, it's been 25 minutes and that's the pie so far. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to film and show you even though the recipe says 25 minutes or until firm. See how it still jiggles? So we don't want that. We want it to be firm in the top. So we're gonna give it another 15 minutes to bake and we'll go from there. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this took about 35-40 minutes to get to that coloring. It is raised. We're gonna take it out. It will flatten out and as the time that it cools. So I'm gonna take that out and we'll see you in a second. Okay, this is our cheesecake. I maybe cooked it maybe a couple minutes too long. I got a little too brown for my liking, but it is done and it isn't jiggling. I'll turn on the light for you. So it doesn't jiggle, see? Well, whatever, but it doesn't, the inside doesn't jiggle, see? So that's what we want. We're gonna let it cool for to room temperature, and then we'll put it in the fridge overnight for 8 hours, and it'll be ready for tomorrow after dinner for dessert. So there you go. Love you guys very much, and we'll see you for our next recipe. To my babies, always love you so very, very much. Love you.